Ahead of the National Executive Committee meeting scheduled for Thursday, the Olagunsoye Oyinlola-led People's Democratic Party Reconciliation Committee will brief the party's National Working Committee on its findings and potential recommendations. This comes ahead of a significant meeting of the PDP's Govs Forum, also scheduled for Tuesday. The Reconciliation Committee met at a neck hall of the PDP National Secretariat in Abuja on Monday to finalize its report in preparation for the presentation to the Ambassador Omar Damagum-led National Working Committee. The NWC will review and subsequently present the reports to the NEC for ratification. Speaking to reporters after meeting with the PDP National Assembly caucus for over 3 hours, Oyinlola said, as part of our assignment as members of the National Working Committee, Reconciliation Committee, we scheduled to meet the members of the National Assembly to share their experiences and understand what is causing the dwindling fortunes of our party politically. We have had useful discussions, and I believe we have gathered suggestions that will help unite our party and make it formidable. That's what these evening discussions were about. One obvious thing is that for any party to enter a political battle and win, it must be united. That's what we are aiming for. On the upcoming Ondo governorship election, Oyinlola said, the National Reconciliation Committee has toured the Southwest and the Ondo election came up prominently. We are putting our strategies in place. When asked who the committee is reconciling, he responded, anyone within the party who has a disagreement with someone else, those are the individuals we are reconciling. Regarding rumors of recommendations for suspensions within the party, Oyinlola said, as far as we are concerned, I would take that as a rumor for now. We are meeting with the National Working Committee tomorrow, so after that, you can ask me again. In a related development, the PDP Govs Forum meeting is expected to deliberate on whether the NEC meeting will hold as scheduled or if a new date will be set. Additionally, possible agenda items for the NEC meeting will be discussed. Let me start with you, Honorable Churchill. What do you make of this story? Govs Forum convening a crucial meeting, and then the statement by the Reconciliation Committee of PDP.
Yes, it's my party, and earlier before this time I said that the NWC should have known what to do earlier to have stopped so many of the issues within the circles of the party. You know, when it comes to party issues in the party, instead of issues within the circles of the party to make the party grow, it will only demoralize the party and it will destroy the party. The PDP Governors Forum understands more, because one thing is that party is being run by the persons that persons that have position. Governors and House of Reps as senators are the person that sponsors party. When you are a governor, and this state is PDP state, you take care of the activities of this state and also extend them to the national. So, but when the party is not being organized, it affects both the national and the state level, even at the world level. I can remember vividly when Peter Odele was a governor of Rivers State. The state executives, they got incentives from him after his first tenure, and he built house for so many of them. The ward chairman, he gave them incentives, both ward schools. That is what they are supposed to do, to empower them. But as it stands now, those kind of things is no more existing. Because of what? So many crises in the party. But I thank God that the National Working Committee has come to understand that two good heads is better than one. And any house that is not that doesn't have a good foundation does not stand the test of time. So they need to build the foundation now against 2027. Because I know too well that if my party takes over this country, we're going to do better than what is happening now.
All right, Honorable Church.
I welcome the idea, and I also applaud the National Working Committee for setting up the committee to look into the issues, and the PDP Forum should always monitor the activities of what is happening, because whomever that doesn't want PDP to stand does not want Nigeria to stand. Thank you.
All right, George, what do you make of this story?
Well, you will agree with me that conflict is part of human nature. And that is the reason why there's always a reason to set up a kind of committee to look into this conflict with an aim to resolving those conflicts. So it's a good thing that the party at the national level have set up a committee to reconcile warring factions in the party, knowing that if the party continue to have these intractable disagreements, it will not make any headway. The reason why the PDP lost the last general election, presidential election, to Tinubu was because Atiku Abubakar failed to reconcile the differences within the party. You cannot, as a presidential candidate running for such an important election, and you have 5 members, 5 governors of your party in different regions of the country. You are not with them, they're having loggerheads with you, and you expect to win. Everybody knows that every election is local. You cannot undermine or underestimate the importance and powers that the governors wield. We all know what election is in this country. Even when you want to do the normal dry vote, it is still people that will talk to those people that will vote. There are influential people in the party who, by way of giving out lagis here and there, will ensure that people vote. So when you disregard such people, just know that you're heading for the rocks. So it's a good thing that the party have come up to say, okay, we understand that there's cracks within our ranks. Therefore, this committee should go and mend fences. If you listen to what Oyinlola said there, when he was asked about who they are reconciling, he said anybody that has any problem with any other person, we are our targets. Of course, they knew that there are people having disagreement within the party. So the committee will reach out to those people with an aim to resolving what the issues are so that the party can stand as one. It's very critical, it's very important. But I know before this reconciliation will happen, there must be compromise. People must shift grounds. If you cannot to stand where you're standing, then we are not making headway. From both sides, people will have to shift ground so that a truce will be reached. At the end of the day, PDP will become a formidable party that will give the APC a run for their money in the next general election.
All right.